Hey Adriana, good
Hello,
morning.
good morning.
Well, it'll actually be your nighttime, but whatever.
Ohayo.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Okay, so today you sponsored and it's day 21.
I should be on
And
the side over here.
yeah, you should be on that side. Anyway, we're on our way to class right now, and it's sure to produce a few headaches.
Yep.
Because this teacher is a little scatterbrained, and so it makes my head hurt trying to keep up with her, but we'll learn. We'll get there. Anyway, thank you for sponsoring today. We love you.
Bye.
Alright, so we were walking to the station and then we realized that we haven't had lunch and we're super hungry. So we went ahead and stopped at a coffee shop, and I am probably totally butchering the name of it, but it's called Doutour.
Go on, I had a picture of the...
It's D-O-U-T-O-R. I'm gonna say it's Doutour.
I have no opinion.
Let's just say it. I don't know. Anyway, so we got some food and we're gonna do our homework. So these are some kind of sandwich.
Milano sandwiches.
Milano sandwiches, and then this one's like some kind of ham and sausage, and then this is like a ginger chicken thing.
Chicken teriyaki.
Chicken teriyaki, something like that. And I got a honey coffee au lait, whatever that means. And Cody got some strawberry white chocolate thing that looks quite delicious. Let's see what's what. Okay, so we're trying to be good students, and we're doing our homework. Right now we're working on katakana.
Knife. That's knife.
The thing that makes it complicated is that sounds connect sometimes
What is this?
to make different sounds. That one's te. Te boo.
Boo.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a little Japanese lesson here. So these are called katakana, which are used for foreign words. And if you know anything about Japanese, you'll know that there are 3 different alphabets, and the katakana is very sharp. I'll show you just for a reference. Like these are hiragana, which are very loopy and curly. The hiragana are very sharp and blocky. Well, since there are tons of weird sounds in English words, foreign words, that the Japanese alphabet doesn't technically contain those sounds, they will combine the sounds they do have with other sounds to try to get close to it. And that the way that comes out written is, okay, so I'll just show you. Like this word is fu. This word is, this symbol I mean is fu. This little symbol right here is a. This symbol means e and du. And together, this is not fu a yi du. This is fa. It's like this one's written teeny tiny, and it means that the little teeny one goes with the bigger one next to it. So instead of saying fu-a, you just go fa, fa. So this word is fairu, which is file. F-I-L-E in English, file. Fairu. Alright, this word here, this is the symbol for chi. This teeny one is the symbol for e. And then this is a funny little thing. This symbol means tsu, but when it's tiny, it just means you stop for a little bit. And then this symbol here means ku. So you have to pay attention to the size of the symbols as much as the actual symbols themselves. So this word is pronounced, well, the symbols themselves. This is chi, e, tsu, and ku. This is not pronounced, so it's silent. So you go, instead of chi, e, it just che. You just say them together. Che. And then instead of saying cheku, it's che ku. Like this makes you stop. It's like you hold in the last bit of this sound in your mouth before you finish it. Cheku, which means check. Now this little thing here just means that you draw out the previous sound. So again, this symbol is fu. This little symbol is o. O. And again, you draw it out. And then again, this one's ku. So this is not fu o ku, it's fo. Fo. And then it's not foku, it's foku. So this word is actually the Japanese word for fork. Like the utensil. Foku. It's kind of a little awkward to pronounce. You have to make sure you say it just right. Otherwise, questions are asked and things get awkward. One other thing that's kind of interesting is that they have a limited amount of symbols. So sometimes they'll add little circles or little 2 lines on top, which are called tentens, and it just changes it. Because this one's normally fu, but with the o over it, it's pu now. Pu. If you'd had 2 little lines, it would be bu. So that is just as important as anything else. It's confusing. And I think one thing that's not fair in Japanese is that it has a bunch of symbols that look the same. For example, this symbol and this symbol are different. And I'm trying to remember which one's which. This symbol is shi. This symbol is tsu. Tsu, tsu. So if you go up, up, and then it's sideways, like these little lines are sideways, and it's all about the stroke order. So for this one, you go dot, dot, up. 1, 2, 3. So that's shi. For tsu, you go 1, 2, 3 downwards. So this is 1, 2, up, 1, 2, down. They are super similar, especially when you have a computer-like font or anything that doesn't have an obvious stroke texture to it. You have to really pay attention, and writing it for me has been a challenge because I just have to get super exaggerated, otherwise it looks like the same thing. For example, mine is just like awful. This is she, and this is so. The only way I can remember is that these little lines here, in she they're more horizontal, and in su they're more vertical. That helps me to remember. The joys of learning a different language and an alphabet that is not like yours at all. What a view, huh? So much fun just to sit here and watch the people walk around. So again, just as a reminder, this is Shinjuku, the city, and this is right next to right near the Shinjuku Seibu Shinjuku station, which in Japanese is Seibu Shinjuku Eki. Eki means station. Yeah, not hard. Half of the words already in Japanese.
Well, Seibu Shinjuku isn't in English. We just say it in Japanese. It's
Yeah.
the name.
And this street, I'm not exactly sure what it is.
But it's got a little.
I don't know if you can really see that, but it's got this weird little arch thing that looks very fancy with lights and stuff. So I'm assuming somewhere down that street is like their nightlife area, probably.
Kind of like downtown Jackson Street.
Yeah, kind of like downtown Jackson Street.
There's a little arch above it saying historic downtown Jackson Street.
Yeah, that's true. It might just be saying historic district, or maybe it's party town. Okay, so we're walking home from school, and I passed somebody, and at the corner of my eye, my first thought was, oh my gosh, it's Jalen. And at first, I was just like, oh, it's Jalen. And then I was like, wait. Wait. Yeah, it looks just like her. It's kind of creepy, wasn't it, Cody?
Yeah.
It was weird. Even Cody was like, oh, that's Jalen. Wait. Double take. So Jalen, if you're watching this, I just found your twin. She wasn't Japanese, though. She's probably French or something, but anyway, I found your twin in Japan.
Oh,
He's not Japanese. These train rides are really long, so we found a way to entertain ourselves. Thank you, Josh, for finding the second Kindle for us. Cody has been enjoying it immensely.
Right.
Gotta switch trains. Down. And down. Okay. So the way the trains work here is that
They don't.
they don't.
I'm just kidding.
Well, they all go to a specific spot, right? And
Oops.
the one that we have to get on is sometimes you have to look at the end destination because it's got a line. There's a line it follows,
Well, here.
and there are stops at each one.
Just, I'm gonna go up to one of the map. Well, let's go to the map when we're in Tokuzawa Station.
Okay, yeah, I'll explain it later. But anyway, so we were on the wrong train, not the wrong train, but we had to switch to the other one, so we'd end up in the right place. I'll explain it later.
Okay, so.
Talk a little louder.
All right, so Tokuzawa, right here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get in front of it.
So Tokuzawa right here is the city that we live in. Where we go to school is here at the Seibu Shinjuku station. So every morning at Tokuzawa we get on a yellow train. Yellow means commuter, and it only stops at a couple of the most important stops that have most of the businesses in them or houses. So we got Tokuzawa, and it goes to Seibu. It takes about 50 minutes maybe.
Maybe speaking too low, I don't know.
Sorry. I'm speaking too loud, I'm so sorry. However...
Low.
Oh, low? Speaking too low? Okay, well, either way. When we're at Seibu Shinjuku, however, going back, the yellow train isn't available because it's a commuter train only in the mornings. So we need to get on either an orange, a green, or a gray. Gray is local, which means it stops at every single stop. That takes forever. Green and orange up here are express and semi-express, the red one being the most express of them all. So we try to get on the orange one because it's the shortest. You could get on a red one, but that's the limited express and you have to pay and get a ticket and that's more expensive and it's kind of ridiculous. Either way, so we try to get on the express from the orange one going back. However, right here is a split in the railway. So we have to look at the train, and on the train it'll tell you what its last stop is. It'll either be Haijima or it'll be Honkawagoe. So we want to do Honkawagoe because our station is on that way. However, sometimes the one for Honkawagoe doesn't leave for like another 10 minutes. So instead of waiting all that extra time, we get on one that's going to Haijima and get off right here at Godaira and hop onto a local train because it doesn't matter which train we're on, all of them stop at every stop until Tokuzawa. So that's what daily life is for us.
So yeah, like Cody was saying, when we get on the train, you have to check. It doesn't tell you which stop is going next. It just tells you where the end destination of that train is. So you have to be really paying attention to where it's going. And you have to know, okay, which direction is my stop at so that I can get off on the right one.
Yeah.
Or so you know you're even on the right line. Because if you're not on the right line, you're not even getting anywhere close to your stop. Because obviously physics, it's not physically on that line. So that's what we had to do today. It's just what we end up doing. We take one that's technically going in the wrong direction and we get off on the stop
Right before
it splits. And then we switch to the train that is going in the right direction. It can get kind of complicated.
Hello.
Hey everybody. We finally got smart and put our phone up on a stand so I don't have to be like holding it all trembling and really close up to our faces. So yay! As you can tell, we're pretty much ready for bed. I got our antennas on.
So proud of you.
I look and sound super smart.
Super nerdy.
All you kids that have your braces off, wear your retainers. I'm just telling you. I didn't wear mine for a couple months and my bottom teeth changed a whole lot. I don't think I'll ever get them back to the way they were. Anyway, so today was pretty fun and you... Sorry, these walls are really thin. I have to be
It's kind of
quiet.
late at night.
It's late. So you saw the videos, so I'm not going to go over our day again. I just wanted to say thank you to Adriana. Thank you so much for sponsoring. You are a very sweet and very thoughtful and caring person and very generous, and we appreciate you for being that, for being who you are, and yeah, thank you for being a part of our lives and a part of our journey, and thank you for giving of yourself and of your time and resources to pay for one of our days. We love you very much and we miss you and we can't wait to see you when we get back.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks. Keep praying for us. We're
Oh,
praying
yeah.
for you. Good night.
Good night.